Williams has made a bold statement with the launch of its 2025 Formula One car, the FW47. The event at Silverstone showcased just how far the team has progressed in the past year. In 2024, Williams was struggling to even be ready for testing. This time around, they've not only completed a shakedown of the car, but also put on a full-scale launch with a one-off livery. The launch was an ambitious production, featuring a proper broadcast and a well-planned event. The decision to reveal and run the FW47 live was a risky one, especially on a cold, rainy morning. Despite these risks, Williams managed to pull off something that seemed impossible in this year's launch season, a traditional car reveal. All 10 F1 teams were instructed to keep their real liveries hidden until the special collective event at London's O2 Arena on February 18th. While McLaren had unveiled its 2025 car a few days earlier, that reveal was strictly a one-off livery with no sponsors or full race details. Williams also played by the rules. Their FW47 was wrapped in a camouflage livery with sleek black and blue accents, omitting some signature Williams details. However, with prominent sponsor stickers and distinct car features still on display, Williams managed to sidestep the biggest limitation of this launch season. Beyond just the car, this event marked the beginning of a new era for Williams. The team will officially be known as Atlassian Williams Racing in 2025 after signing a multi-year deal with the Australian software company. This is Williams' first title sponsor since 2019, and it's a significant financial boost, worth tens of millions. Atlassian is also joining as a technology and collaboration software partner, helping Williams modernize its operations and infrastructure. Team principal James Vowles has often pointed out how outdated some of their systems are, so this deal is a crucial step forward. Last year, Williams' car build process was a disaster. The car was behind schedule, overweight, and when they finally launched, they didn't have a physical car to show, just their drivers and team boss talking to the press. The knock-on effects of that troubled winter carried well into the season. This year, it's an entirely different story. The car was ready early, launched successfully, and is already on track at Silverstone. It's a sign that Williams is becoming a more modern, competitive F1 team led by team boss James Vowles. 12 months ago, they barely made it to the first test in Bahrain. Now, the car is not only running on time, but Williams has also improved its factory systems for tracking and managing the thousands of parts that make up an F1 car. They've invested heavily in this. And while the true test will come in 2026 with the new regulations, this year is already a big step forward. One of the most critical improvements is that the FW47 is now at the weight limit. In 2024, the car was significantly overweight, costing the team around 4.5 of a second per lap. Despite making the monocoque lighter last year, the rest of the car was still too heavy. Now, the entire package is much more refined and precise, manufactured to the smallest micron, a crucial factor in modern F1 performance. Unlike some teams that revealed placeholder cars, Williams unveiled the real FW47. One of the biggest mechanical changes is a switch in rear suspension. As a Mercedes customer, Williams previously used the older 2023 Mercedes pull rod suspension, while the works team had already moved to a pushrod setup in 2024. This choice was made for logistical reasons, ensuring compatibility with existing development work and available spare parts. However, it put Williams at a slight performance disadvantage. For 2025, they are now using the latest Mercedes pushrod suspension. This new configuration has a very shallow angle, which increases the load but allows for a narrower transmission housing. This refinement helps optimize airflow from the side pod and engine cover, improving aerodynamics. Additionally, the upper wishbone's forward leg has been repositioned to reduce rear-end pitching. This change should make the car more stable under braking, helping the drivers feel more confident when entering corners. While these changes look promising, their effectiveness will depend on how well they integrate with the rest of the car's design. Other notable updates include a reworked front wing featuring revised trailing edges and a higher leading edge to improve airflow down the car. A longer, smoother side pod shape, designed to direct airflow more efficiently toward the rear and underfloor. Larger engine cover cooling outlets, indicating adjustments to internal cooling for better weight distribution and aerodynamics. more refined floor details, which suggest Williams is trying to enhance downforce consistency. Beyond the car itself, another major debut at Silverstone was Carlos Sainz's first laps in a Williams. This was the first opportunity for both the media and the team to hear his thoughts after moving from Ferrari. Despite transitioning from a team that fought for wins to one that hasn't been on the podium in years, Sainz was impressed with the FW47. He noted that midfield teams have closed the gap significantly. In the past, a half-second difference per lap meant major time losses over a race. Now, those gaps are measured in hundredths of a second per corner. More importantly, Sainz pointed out that the team's overall atmosphere and preparation have improved dramatically. In 2024, Williams didn't even complete a shakedown before preseason testing. This year, they had the confidence to hold a fully live broadcasted test in front of the media and cameras, a sign of how much stronger they've become. Sainz's addition to the team is a huge move for Williams, and also a bold risk for him personally. He and Albon have already developed a strong working relationship, with reports of them spending long hours discussing setups, ride heights, and car behavior. While Williams isn't expecting immediate podiums or race wins, the progress made with the FW47 is undeniable. The combination of a well-prepared car, a major new sponsor, and an experienced driver lineup is pushing the team forward. This season may not be their breakthrough moment, but Williams is steadily rebuilding toward a future where winning in Formula One is once again a realistic goal. With huge improvements, could Williams finally break out of the midfield and to their first podium in years? Drop your thoughts in the comments.